Hi everyone! Holy banana poo-poos. What a year it has been. As you know, this is my annual video. I love doing this and I look forward to filming this every year. If you're new, basically what I do is, in the last video, I would have written down a list of goals I specifically wanted to achieve this year. And then this year, I read those goals and then make a list for next year. Every year I think, oh, I'm going to remember these because they're obvious. But I always forget. And I do know that last year I had a bunch that weren't specifically like career related, because I feel like in the past I've always been like, hit 1,000 subscribers, be famous. But this year has been the best year in my life. Obviously there were still downs, but so much good has happened. And I also made something you might have seen in the background of my videos, is like this page that says 2024 on it, and then every time something like memorable happened, I wrote it down. And there's actually just like enough room for one more, but we didn't get to that. Today's the 30th of December, so like technically the year's not over yet, but I want to film this before 2025 and I need time to edit it. And then if something happens tomorrow, that would be great, but I don't know. This is the page I wrote for this year and I'm really excited to read it now. So let's just get into it. Goals for 2024. License. Yes! I'm so happy. Look. Vision board in 2023 for 2024, 25 and 26. So I gave myself 3 years, but honestly, a lot of it happened this year. I'm so grateful. And I just, like, oh my god. Okay, the next goal was TAFE. Yes, I got my cert for, and what's more than that is I literally made friends. Like, I see them every now and then, and like, only one of my TAFE friends is actually coming back next year, or a couple are coming back for part-time, but I'm actually seeing them in a week, so I'm really excited. The next one is go to a concert, and no, this one did not happen because I was thinking about Olivia Rodrigo because she hadn't released her Australia dates yet, but when she did, she was not coming to Perth. And I feel like there's only 3 concerts I would really want to go to, because since concerts are expensive, I would go to Johnny Orlando, Blackpink, or Olivia. But Blackpink just came here last year and they've all been doing their own thing this year, so I don't know when the next tour will be. Johnny Orlando is probably not big enough to come to Australia, and then Olivia just came, but she didn't come to Perth. So I don't know when I'll go to a concert, but that's okay, because that was more like a bucket list type of thing, not like a goal to go to a concert. Keep healthy habits. Yes, I did. Obviously there were times during the year where I was like, okay, I can't do this, and I was definitely eating way more junk food than I was supposed to, but overall I have lost weight since the beginning of the year. I'm pretty happy at the weight and size I am now. During December, I thought I was going to put on a lot of weight, because that's normally what happens in December, like we all put on 10 kilos from Christmas, but I feel like I actually wasn't eating as much as I thought I would be, but I was just eating crap food, so like I wasn't losing weight, but I wasn't gaining it, because I weighed myself a couple of days ago and I was like, oh my god, I'm scared it's gonna say like 10 kilos more than I want it to, and it said what was my lowest, and I was like, oh. And looking back at the videos from like a year ago, I can already see a difference, even though back then I was already slimmer compared to before. I have maintained healthy habits. My sleep schedule was pretty good throughout the year. During December now, I'm just kind of going to bed whenever I want, but like I like would read before bed. I was never on my phone before bed unless it was like something really important. Like I said, all these habits went out the window once they finished, but throughout the year they were pretty good. I bring like carrots and almonds to TAFE most of the time. Sometimes I needed something a bit more sustainable, but like, yeah, throughout the year I definitely had a lot of healthy habits. I drank enough water. I had greens every day. Next is 400 subscribers. Yes, we did get to that. I forgot what day it was, but I've got it on the thing there. Oh my god, this is so cool. We've literally achieved everyone so far except the concert, but like I said, that's not really a goal, you know. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yes, I got to 400 subscribers. It was like early in the year, and 400 is such a pretty number. I love the number 4, and it's like 2024 as well, so I feel like with my cert for yeah, so I'm really happy. We've kind of been stuck on 430 for a while, but you know, I feel like that's probably because I've been vlogging rather than doing videos with a topic, but that hopefully will change soon. Also, speaking of January, all the videos you'll see in January are already filmed and edited and uploaded. Okay, next is the splits. Yes, but no, I did get them. I even said it in a video, like it was around winter I got my splits, and then I lost them again, but I did get them. So technically, goal achieved. It's only my fault I lost them because I stopped stretching, but not because I was like, oh, I got my splits, I don't have to stretch anymore. It just happened, you know, with like other things that were like stressing me out. Obviously I lost them, but I still got them and it was fun while it lasted, so I'll try to get them again obviously, but like I still have gotten them, so that's cool. The next one is my weight goal. Okay, so my weight goal was... Okay, my weight goal is actually way lower than I thought I was. I think if I weighed that much, I would be a stick. Also, like in brackets, I put what I weigh now, last year. And I weigh 3 kilos less than that, which, like I said, I'm really happy at the weight and size I am now. So I'm gonna say goal achieved because that number is crazy. I don't think I could ever get to that. Get the hair out. I also haven't gotten like dressed in a while because I've just been at home. Okay, next is travel. Yes, we went to Italy. I don't know, I can't remember the video that I filmed last year. I think there was like a part that was like a secret that I didn't tell you guys about, so maybe that was one of them. I can't remember, but basically the reason for that was that because we had booked the tickets for Italy, but I didn't want to say it yet because we hadn't told my family yet. And and sorry, I just got over being sick. Also, why is everyone sick? I thought it was just me, and now my mum's gotten sick. And then I saw a TikTok saying, not a TikTok, a reel on Instagram, whatever, same thing, saying POV all of us 3 days before 2025, and I was like and I was like, wait, this is like a thing. Yeah, so I got to travel, went to Italy, saw my family. It was it was like fun, but it was also really triggering. But it was like we only went there for 2 weeks, which at first I was like, oh, 2 weeks is gonna fly by so fast, but it did not. And looking back now, it's already been like 8 months. Like, that's crazy. I mean, it was nice seeing the house, but I was re-watching the vlogs a couple days ago with my mom actually, and when we look at the travel one, we're just like, oh, I never want to see an airport ever again. But then when I was in Italy and I was watching the videos, the clips of me where I'm not in my room, it's like fine, it's like, oh, my house. But then when I'm in my bedroom in Italy, those clips really like, my mind just doesn't know how to feel. It's like half of me is like, oh, my bedroom, and then half of me is like, oh my god, my bedroom. It was like on the last day, did I tell you guys this? I probably did in the recovery video, but I said I was crying the whole night because I was just really anxious and I just couldn't stay there anymore. So thank god that happened on the last night, because I was like, it was like a proper mental breakdown, and I was like, I can't be here anymore. Like, I was just getting too many reminders. I'm glad that's over now. Hopefully we won't have to go for a while. Next is see friends often. I didn't see my friends like often, but I tried to because we were all busy with TAFE and work or both. So like I saw them at least once a month, except for like a period of time between September and December. I didn't see them, but then I saw a bunch of them on the same night. So yeah, I saw them as often as could be. Like I said, we were all busy. It's not like we weren't catching up on purpose. It's like we didn't have time to. The last one is start dance again. Yes, I did. Danced quite a lot this year. Oh, and like I said, when I could. But yeah, I definitely got into dance a bit more. These are meant to be for all of us, but I've kind of stolen them. The grind restarts January 1st. Pick a new piece of paper. I'm gonna do yellow. The first goal I have, okay, I don't even know. I've achieved so much this year. Okay. Wait, I just realized I didn't have get a job on here. Did I just like lose hope that I got 2 jobs this year and I left both of them. I still got 2. Okay, and that was weird. I was sure that was on them. Okay, so this year was full of achieving. So I feel like next year I just want to keep going, but like more chill, you know? Like I feel like this was my year, like I was the main character, but like next year I kind of just want to be a side character, you know what I mean? I'll put get a sustainable job, because I do want to get a job obviously eventually, but it's got to be something that I can do without being anxious obviously, or it's not worth it. I don't need money right now, but I just want to save for emergencies or just for life in general. Get my diploma. Next, I'm gonna put 500 subscribers just because I know it's like 70 away, but that kind of isn't a lot, you know? Like, I feel like I can get to that, you know? And that would be freaking awesome, because my goal has always been just 1,000, just so I can make a bit of income. I don't even care if it's like $1 a month. I mean, I'm hoping it's more than that, because I've been really putting so much of my life and energy into YouTube, and I love doing it. And a lot of people say it's not a real job. I work really hard on a lot of my videos. If they're vlogs, then no, I don't. But if they're like other videos, I try really hard to make them good. And I feel like people would enjoy my channel. It's just not getting any exposure, but it has to work eventually. So getting halfway to my goal would just be like extraordinary. 500 subs. Just realized on both I put the number 4. I feel like I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm not like happy with my life right now. I don't know what goals I have. I'm gonna write stay chill. I just want to stay chill. Put my weight goal again, but it's not the one that's on there because I don't know why. Like, that's really low. That's not what I want anymore. So I'll put, then I'm gonna do maintain dance habits. Like, I feel like every year I've got like really strong goals, but this year I'm kind of just like, it's okay. Like, I'm happy. Like, I don't know. It's also just see my friends more. I don't know. I feel like that's it. I don't have like, oh, this isn't really a goal, but I do need to get a new phone. And I'll just put save money. Like, in whatever way that may be, just save money. I do have travel goals, but I know they're not going to be within next year. Next year is still a study year for me, then we'll see. Okay, so I've written my goals. I've put get a sustainable job, get TAFE dip, 500 subscribers, stay chill, my weight goal, maintaining dance habits, see my friends more, stay healthy, new phone, and save money. I feel like that's a very 19-year-old goal list right now. Let me go get my page of achievements. Like I said, I could just feel that this year was gonna be my year. So I made this at like just the 2024. I wrote just before, like probably today last year or something, and I was like, I told my mom, I was like, every time something great happens, I'm gonna write it down. So the first thing here, and I also put the date on all of them. So the first thing was I swallowed a pill for the first time. It was great because when I started medication in November 2023, 5th of January, oh, this one even has time, 7:20 a.m. I think I got this on camera actually. It was the first time I was ever able to. Like, as a kid, I could never swallow pills. It was horrible. Okay, 2 days later, on the 7th of January, I shaved my armpits. Why is this a great thing, you say? Well, basically, when I started shaving, I shaved my armpits, like, you know. But then, one day, I started shaving in, like, when I was 14 and 5 months, and then it was, like, winter, so I didn't really shave. And then, the first time I shaved since then was, I think, September. So I'd only been shaving for 3 months, and like I said, I probably shaved, like, once. I was shaving my legs because I had like the school carnival the next day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna shave my legs. I probably didn't have to, but I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I was like shaving quite aggressively, and I cut myself, and there was just like blood everywhere. And that traumatized me because I was like, imagine that happens here. That would freaking kill. So I was terrified of shaving my armpits ever since then. So I would use like the facial shaver for my armpits, which is probably more dangerous, and it definitely doesn't do as good of a job. But I was just like terrified. I was like, it's such like a lumpy area. Like, imagine you cut yourself there. Anyways, I got a new razor, and on the 7th of January, I did it. I was like, Jewel, you just have to do it once and then you'll be fine. And now I've been doing it ever since. I know my birthday and Christmas haul haven't come out, but when my Christmas haul comes out, you will know I'm sick in that video. And that was filmed yesterday or 2 days ago, so that's why I'm still sick. 16th of January, I had my first job interview. Actually, no, it wasn't my first job interview, but first job that I ended up getting. Then 29th of January, I started TAFE, and I cried the whole orientation until the end, until I saw my classmates, and I was like, these guys, we gonna be tight. 2nd of February, I got my first pay and the last pay from that job. God, I left in like 2 weeks. Then on the 2nd of February, I also completed a whole week of TAFE, and that was massive for me because before then, like I said, I was so anxious. 2023, I couldn't leave the house. So when I started meds and I started taking walks by myself, that was like unimaginable. So the fact that I did a whole week of TAFE around other people is like shocking. Me and my mom had decided, because of all the trauma I had from like school and stuff, I just couldn't be in a classroom anymore because that would always make me anxious. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll never study again. What are you gonna do about it? But I did. Oh yeah, 1st of March, I hit 400 subscribers. Yeah! Then on the 16th of May, I got my splits back. Slay. On the 8th of June, Connor replied to my story. So, Connor Ben Murray from Dance Life. He's like my favorite dancer, and he did like a version of the Billie Eilish, what's it called? I could eat that girl. Yeah, Lunch. Is it called Lunch? I don't know. But that dance on TikTok. So I learned his version because I liked it, and I posted it on my Instagram, and I tagged him and I said Connor's version, and he replied. And it actually happened on a video as well. Okay, 15th of June, I drove without neck shoulder hurting, because I think anyone who's learning how to drive can relate that, like, you get really tense, obviously, because you're really focused, and my neck and shoulder would hurt every single time I drove, no matter where it was. So 15th of June was the first time I drove without it hurting. And then the 12th of July, I got my license! I knew you would come one day. And underneath, I put like a side thing underneath. It said 11th of August, first time driving on main road. The reason why I didn't drive like immediately after is because we kind of got like, we got 2 weeks off at the end of the semester, but because I finished all my work, I got 4 weeks off. So that's when I really focused on getting my license. And I did another 2 tests and failed. I won't talk about it. I did a whole driving story time though. It's very emotional. As soon as I got my license, there were 2 days left of holidays, and then I went back to TAFE. So I had no time to drive. I was like, okay, whatever. 7th of October, I got offered a position at somewhere I worked. Funny, because I definitely applied like 3 months before that, twice, and I got an email like a week after one of them saying, we don't want you. So I was like, okay, I just forgot about the other ones. I was like assuming like it had been 3 months, as if they were gonna just message me, but they did, and I was like, oh. 11th of October, first time in a bar. So 2 of my TAFE friends wanted to go, they also like dance, and they would go line dancing sometimes at this club bar thing, and I was terrified because I did want to dance with them, but I'd never been in a club or a bar before, and I was like, oh my god, this is like really weird, this is so unlike me. But I had so much fun. I didn't drink anything except I just had a bottle of water, and like I just danced my life out, did so many steps, sweated so much. Yeah, I haven't done it since, but I do want to do it again. And 1st of November was my first shift at my job, and then the 1st of December was 1 month at that job, and now I don't work there anymore. Anyways, so yeah, that was my whole thing, and I think this is really cool. I might make one for 2025. Like I said, this was my main character year, so that's why I made one, but it's good to have. This year has been it's been up, but like some ups had downs. Like I said, like the license, like that was really stressful, but then it had a great outcome. With my jobs, like obviously it's sad that I couldn't keep them, but I'm also like just glad I get a rest now, because I was thinking back at everything I've been through, and I feel like already doing TAFE has been such a massive thing for me. I feel like a job needs a little bit more time. I gained so much experience from that job, and now I've got the Cert 4. So let me show you the Cert 4. I put it on my wall, but that's just a copy. This is like the actual one. With the experience at this job, because I did a lot of face-to-face with customer, which before I was like, and the Cert 4, I should be able to get a job I can do. So this year has been marvelous. I'm kind of sick of it though. I'm kind of like, just get out of here, 2024. Yeah, this is enough. But like throughout the year, I was like, this is the best year ever. So yeah, 2025, I just want to continue with the things I'm doing now, but like just chill out more. Like post less photos, take less photos, just be a side character. Like yeah, been there, done that, you know? Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.